You wanna know who's in my top 10? Yeah. Me, and me again. Run and tell them that it ain't pretend. No fake news, CNN.
Hey there everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood nerd here. My name is Tyra and welcome to my internet home. Today we're going to be talking about the 7th episode of Harley Quinn today. And before we get started, I just want to give a huge thank you to every single neighborhood nerd who has subscribed over the past weekend. We are almost at 100 subscribers, so that is friggin' fantastic.
The prayers going up.
If you're new here, feel free to like and subscribe. If you're returning here, thank you so much for becoming a part of the journey. You are truly appreciated and I am truly grateful for you. Now back into the topic. We're going to be reacting and discussing the 7th episode of Harley Quinn. So with nothing else left to say, let's get into it.
It's a little expensive on a secretary's salary, but no, you can't put a price on a smile. So
Over dramatic as usual. Nothing new, nothing changed.
The machine is being protected by 1,000-ish lasers.
That's like a mixture of Patrick and SpongeBob home.
May not be heartbroken when Brenda does not show up to work tomorrow.
How will we ever get past 1,000-ish lasers?
I already thought of that. Psycho?
Star Labs created a personal force field device that deflects energy. Problem is, the only
that would be me in the background. Poison Ivy just chilling, watching TV, it looks like.
Yeah, I thought that might be an issue.
Look at Frank.
And I was right, it's a definite issue.
Oh shit, Harley! The news is talking about that book you love.
Oh, Clive Cussler's Sahara?
Thanks, Atata. Thanks, Judge. See ya. Whoa, what the?
Ooh, she has the electric heart
You were gonna release me.
I did.
on her cheek.
Tax code, but you're hereby sent.
Let me be right back, because it is going to be on my face as well.
I'll keep you busy. Who likes fairy tales?
She's gonna murder them all.
We did it!
Fables, let's go! We pulled off the caper without a...
What did I say? She was gonna murder them all. See, a lot of people think they're about that action, but they're really
All
not.
credit goes to the big bad wolf here. But what? That's just evil 101.
Mm-hmm.
I taught that class at Boston College and we never covered anything this fucked up.
All right, guys.
'Cause y'all ain't real
Take a look
villains.
around. Make sure I got everyone. Make sure they all dead.
Yeah, you killed the shit out of everyone. Let's go.
All right, let me grab the 3 little pigs to clean this mess up.
Oh, thank God.
There we go. Go get them, boys.
That's disgusting.
Come on, the bones too. Come on, the bones. Never talks about it, but it's almost impossible to get brain out of a cake.
Did she do the thing? Or... Yes. So
You bit someone's head off.
To be worth.
You do something fun with it, like mail my ear to a random family and say, we have your daughter, you know, something like that.
You better grab that thing while you can. Oh, it's shooting back?
Hello, Legion of Doom.
That's right, Mayor. We'll raise the temperature of Gotham by 1 degree every minute till you give us $1 billion. And you produce Clayface's Fuller House reboot, Fullest House.
Have an inexpensive way in, not more people, a smaller.
Isn't that the name of the Netflix one?
Hey!
Hey, yeah, I'm just checking to see if my buzzer is broken because it's empty 45.
Poison Ivy is just killing me in this disguise.
Who's hungry but doesn't have a reservation?
Is your Riddler looking well?
Riddler.
You know what? It's cool. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Just drop your name. I know, is that weird?
A little bit. Yeah, I'd rather not do that. Or...
Totally get it. Yeah, I mean, you're a very humble person.
No, do not do that.
Well, babe, did you used to work here or something? Did you fuck the manager? No judgment if you did. That man is
People looking
very
at her.
secure. Great. Wait, the sunglasses, the hat.
Yeah.
Are you embarrassed to be seen with me?
Can we talk about
Ooh.
somewhere else?
Oh
Doofus.
my God.
No.
You are embarrassed.
No.
Is there even lingerie under that trench coat?
No.
You kite man, look. You think I'm some D-list piece of shit that went to REI and bought a hang glide?
I don't think that, but I mean, that is what happened, right?
my mind. If we can't all be poison ivy.
Look,
She started taking pictures.
I believe I've lost my appetite.
Hey, man, please don't do this.
You're the one doing this.
Wow. Come on, step your game up. Treat everyone with respect. Poison Ivy. So that was the episode, and first we start off with the Queen of Fable. Today is her day to get released from her textbook, and in the court, Zatanna frees her from the book, and she is to be transferred off to maximum prison or whatever they take her. Was it Bellevue or something like that? And Poison Ivy, she tries to warn Harley Quinn because Harley Quinn wants to break her out of this jail, or not even let her touch the jail. She wants to break her out before then. And Poison Ivy is like, wait, you may not want to do that because this chick is about that life. She is about that action. She does not play. Compared to you, you are just a child villain. No, she didn't say that, but she's saying you're a good person who does bad things is basically what she's trying to pull. And she is just a bad person who does bad things. And clearly we see this throughout the episode. But my thing is, if you're a villain, then are you even a good person? Because you can only make so many choices that are bad when you know right from wrong. So, I mean, I don't think that's an excuse. So, I was with Harley Quinn breaking Queen out. And when she does, Harley Quinn decides to bring the Queen of Fables to her lair. And while they're at their lair, Harley Quinn is still looking for validation from the Legion of Doom. So she comes up with a plan to rob I don't remember what place to rob. But she wants to get this weather machine that Joker, Bane, all these top villains have tried to rob and have failed. So she wants to be the first one to rob it successfully. I think it was like a weather machine or something like that. And the Queen of Fables is like, ooh, I want to tag along. And Poison Ivy reminds her again, she's like, this woman is a supervillain. And what she means is she is badder than Bane, Joker. She belongs on the side with Darkseid and all those people. I mean, she's definitely not as powerful, but she has that mindset, and that's what makes her dangerous in my book. And of course, Harley Quinn can't read, so she's ignoring all the signs. And Poison Ivy is just like, ugh, she has to do her own thing. Let me put on my shades and my disguise and stuff like that. I'm gonna go see my man, Kite Man. And apparently this girl is trying to use, I mean, is he a villain or whatnot? I think Kite Man's a villain, but he really is a good guy, so she just likes the attention from him, basically, and she's using him. And while Harley Quinn is on this mission with her crew, I think 2 people end up seeing them about to break in. So, of course, Queen of Fables being an actual villain, actual logical villain who doesn't want to get caught, although she did. She's like, you guys go, I'm gonna take care of this family. And by take care, we all knew that she was just gonna slaughter all of them, which she did not, actually. She left one, but to be fair, she asked Harley and the rest of the crew to check and see if there's anyone left, because, you know, no survivors. Duh. It's villain logic 101, or evil logic 101, as she would put it. But Harley Quinn sees what she assumes is a little boy or a little girl, I don't know. Point is, she sees a little child with a ponytail rocking back and forth underneath a table, and she feels bad for him. So of course she's not that much of a villain as she says. She has a line like she says, which I feel like if you want to get into the Legion of Doom, you need to drop that line. But that's another video. That's not a part of this episode. She lets the guy go, and that proves to be a huge mistake because he tries to kill himself, and he throws himself against an electric fence and ends up getting powers. Don't try that at home. Now, Harley Quinn and the rest of the gang, besides Queen of Fables, are shook at the fact that this woman is actually evil. See, they thought they were evil, but they did not even know what evil meant until Queen of Fables walked in there and showed them what evil meant. Now, Poison Ivy is still trying to play games with Kite Man with her undercover thing, like she's not green and like we can't tell that she's Poison Ivy in there. And they go to like a nice little restaurant and stuff like that, and what's his face, Kite Man finally gets the brains to realize, oh my god, this woman is embarrassed to be seen with me, which makes Poison Ivy feel guilty. So of course she does some reflecting while she's at back at the lair with Harley Quinn and stuff like that, and she decides to go off and apologize to Kite Man and try not to look like the bad guy or whatever, although anyone can see that she is using this man. She doesn't like him. She just likes the attention that he gives her, and she just doesn't want to look like the asshole. So she goes to apologize, and his roommate comes in and she's like, this is my boyfriend now. Kite Man, do better. Love yourself, sir. You deserve someone who actually is not embarrassed to be seen around you, because I will tell you this, she may think that she's not embarrassed to be seen around you anymore, but she does not like you. Now while while Poison Ivy is doing her shenanigans, the people at the lair are shook because the boy from the picnic who watched all his family get slaughtered, he comes back seeking revenge. So this is perfect timing because Harley Quinn is just like, ooh, we gotta get rid of her and stuff like that. And she tells her like, yo, you gotta bounce, man. This is Weenie Hut Jr. This is not the salty platoon. You gotta skedaddle. And the boy who is now like a man or something, I don't know, I guess he was always a man, I guess. But he is not stopping until he sees the Queen of Fables like fucking dead. And Harley Quinn, she plays us all, and she's like, yo, you could take her right here, come on, she's right here. And she slits on that thing that she used to kidnap the weather machine, and he strikes her, but that thing retaliates and strikes back at the dude, and he falls to the ground. And they have a nice little talk about their differences. So basically Harley Quinn's like, yo, I'm not gonna do you like you tried to do me, because you know that's what friends do. And Queen of Fable is just like, yo, you're fucking stupid. And you honestly made a mistake keeping me alive or saving me, whatever, and stuff like that. And what happens? The dude wakes up and Queen of Fable goes her own way, so we all thought, but she came back and just shanked the mess out of that guy, because obviously she's super evil. She follows her own rules, and of course you do not leave the bloodline. What was that thing? You do not you end all the bloodline. We'll just say all that. And that's where we end off on the episode. This episode, it wasn't really I'll just call it what it is. It was kind of boring, not gonna lie. It seemed like a little filler episode. It does bring up a good little analysis though on, well, I'm not going to do that analysis, but like on the difference between a supervillain and a villain, because you could really see that. And I think what the short answer is just mindset, obviously. And they're in two different mindset spaces. So definitely I feel that I personally feel like Queen of Fable belongs in the Legion of Doom. If Harley Quinn can't step her game up, then you can't be mad when someone else steps up to the plate because you have a line. Like, but yeah, that's just what I think. Be sure to let me know what you think. But that's the video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed my content. Feel free to check out any of my other videos. I upload weekly. But that's the video, and remember to embrace the geek and stay thriving.